In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to effectively use Gimp to duplicate and crop your images. Whether you're new to Gimp or just looking to streamline your workflow, these steps will help you manage and edit your photos with ease. Let's dive in. First, let's navigate to Gimp. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and launch the Gimp application on your computer. Gimp, for those who might be unfamiliar, is a versatile, free-to-use image manipulation program that can be a fantastic alternative to more expensive software. Once you've got Gimp open and ready to go, we'll move on to the next part of the process. With Gimp open, the next step is to take the image you want to work on and duplicate it. This is an important step because it allows you to have an original version of your image kept intact while you make edits on a duplicate. To do this, go to the top menu and select the Image option. From there, choose Duplicate from the drop-down menu. This action creates a copy of your image that you can edit freely without worrying about losing the original. This duplicating process helps to ensure that you have room to experiment and make changes without any risk. Now let's focus on cropping. The crop tool is your best friend when it comes to cutting out unnecessary parts of an image or focusing on a specific area. You can find the crop tool on the upper left-hand section of the tool palette. Click on it to select it. With the crop tool selected, click and drag over the area of the image you wish to keep. This allows you to visually frame the area that you're interested in. Once you're satisfied with the selected area, confirm your crop by pressing Enter on your keyboard. You'll see Gimp trim away all the parts outside your selection, leaving you with a refined image that emphasizes what you want to showcase. After cropping, don't forget to save your work to avoid any loss of progress. You can do this by going to the File menu at the top and selecting Save As. Choose a name and location for your file, then click Save. It's always wise to save your files in a format that retains quality, such as PNG or TIFF, depending on your needs. There you have it. You've successfully duplicated and cropped an image in Gimp. These actions are fundamental yet crucial in image editing and can enhance your productivity by ensuring your images are precisely the way you want them. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. I hope you found these instructions clear and helpful. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions or tips of your own to share. Happy designing!